All right, good afternoon, teachers and students. I'm going to help you set up an account so you can participate in a free online virtual college fair. The only difference between a virtual college fair and a regular college fair is you actually have access to, I believe, hundreds of different schools, and you have the opportunity to ask all the questions you want through the internet. So it's kind of neat, and this is something I didn't have the ability to do, so I'm going to help you set up your account. The first thing I need you to do is go to this website, www.collegeweeklive.com/region10. By creating this account, you're also going to have the opportunity, if you visit a minimum of 5 schools, you also have the opportunity to be entered into a drawing for a scholarship. So I highly recommend that every single person does this, even if you're not a junior or a senior. So after you go to www.collegeweeklive.com/region10, you're going to get a website that looks like this, and we're going to fill in the information. Most of it's self-explanatory, so I don't lead you through, but I've had some kids ask me a couple questions, so I'll help you through it. For example, it says, you're seeking an undergraduate degree. Okay, even the students who are in dual credit right now, you're still going to be seeking an undergraduate degree. Most of y'all will not have an associate's after you finish, but pretty much it's an undergraduate degree. And even anything you set in stone here, nothing you put is set in stone, so you'll be all right. And go ahead and fill in your information. Again, like I said, you're doing this for scholarship, so I would put in the correct information, but I'm not going to put in my correct information. Your country of citizenship. Hopefully you know where you're born. The type of account. I'm going to put high school for now. When it comes to email address, please remember every single student on our campus has an email address. It all starts with your the I and then your student ID number. So 16-223, I-18-277, whatever. Then it's at a+-cs.org. So every student on this campus has a email address. You can use your own personal email address, doesn't matter, but please remember you do have a school issue student email address. If it doesn't work for some reason, let me know. The password for your school email address is the same as your birthday, and there's an icon on your desktop to your student computer so you can access that. The password for this, I say stick with the same password, your birthday, because hopefully you don't forget your birthday ever. But if you do decide to do something different, please write it down, put it in your phones, email it to yourself, whatever you need to do. I better change this email to something I'm going to remember. Once you're done with that, go ahead and hit submit. On step 2 is going to ask you additional information. For example, your date of birth, your gender, your ethnicity, your high school year of graduation, and your enrollment date. I know you know your birthday, so I'm not going to help you with that. Your gender, your ethnicity should be good. But I have had some question on your enrollment date. You should be enrolling a few months after you graduate. So if you're graduating in May 2016, it should be August 2016. If you don't know your GPA right now, go ahead and estimate it. Do the best you can, but I wouldn't lie. If you know you're not the best student in the world, I wouldn't be putting 4.0. But do the best you can. What is your intended major? It's okay not to know right now. I mean, a lot of kids go to school and they really don't know. But go ahead and select a few. Fill out this stuff. And because I'm smart, I'm going to put 4.0. And then where would you like to study? I'm just going to put I'm not sure at this time. And then I'm going to hit submit. Oops. It says our school is not on this list. I can click to add my school. Hit submit again. Oops, I missed one. Once you completed the registration, you will be able to see what live events are available right now. So pretty much think of this college fair as like a chat. You'll be able to see what colleges are available and pick through. So on the actual event day, which is the 29th of this October 29th, Thursday, you'll see 100 colleges that are up to you to decide if you want to talk to and chat with them. There'll be multiple people in the chat room and you'll be able to ask them questions. For example, if I was interested in Illinois College, I could go to this event. And notice there are several people in here asking questions. And I could type questions if I needed to. And see how I'm listed on the side. So it's kind of very, very interesting. And like I said, you have to visit 5 colleges and you can be entered in for a scholarship. So it's great. There'll be lots of local colleges. There'll be lots of out-of-state colleges. Texas Tech, UNT is going to be there, Baylor. So it's a great way to get some information. Ask some interesting questions. Even ask the interesting stuff you might be embarrassed to ask. How is the food? Is there my specific program? What is the tuition? But pretty much that's all you need to do to get started. You should be in any 5th period class, you should be able to do this. If you're not able to do this during a 5th period class, the career fair is going to last from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So maybe another teacher will let you do this, or you can do it when you get home. So it'll still be available when you get home, or another opportunity. So don't think just because you miss it today at school, or excuse me, on the 29th at school, you won't be able to do this again. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for listening to my video.